Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Terminal 1, where recently we've now turned the airport around and we're officially making profit. I've managed to pay off my two big loans right now, and my biggest one is almost complete. And we're officially starting to make a little bit of cash, which is really exciting. If I view my statistics, my net worth is increasing. My bank balance has been dramatically negative, but now all of a sudden, it's actually positive, which is really good. We solved the issue by allowing more people then to actually board the plane by checking in a little bit quicker. Let me get rid of the roof there, boys. That seemed to have solved it. We added more employees, which is absolutely fantastic right now. But now we need to double down. Now we're starting to get a bit of cash coming into the bank. We need to double down right now to make sure that we cut expenses and maximize profits. And that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. So if you are enjoying the series so far, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new so you do get notified when more episodes do come out. So what are the current issues we are currently facing within the airport? Well, having enough planes landing is not really a big issue. I know we've got like a limit of 15, but I don't think we can turn them around quick enough with my current setup. So that's fine. In terms of demands, we get a minus 50% carbon penalty on demand. So that's something that we need to maybe look at trying to reduce. But also, when we check our expenses, you can see building upkeep. We've currently spent 1,200 on the day, but we're spending 3,400 every day just on building upkeep. Now, we can reduce that by either getting rid of the buildings, which we don't want to do. But the other alternative is, if you go to our upgrades menu, there is an upgrade, if I can quickly find it. I'm actually not too sure where it is right now. Hold on. There we go. Reduce all building operating costs by 25%. It's 3,400. Let me pause, because I've got enough money to buy that right now. Boom. It's now going to cost me, I think I might need to skip to the next day for the building upkeep to kind of low-key change. Building operating costs. I'm assuming that's building upkeep. Okay? Yes! Oh my god, it's just taken 900 big ones off my daily upkeep. That in itself makes me money. I've just spent money to make money. That is absolutely glorious. Now, is there other stuff that we can do to make more cash? I think one of them is the baggage storing facility. Baggage handling stations are upgraded with baggage storage space. This allows more passengers to check in early, and it's also a requirement to get a retail license, which I think that's what's needed to be able to earn more money from passengers inside of the terminal. So we're definitely going to head and try and get that once I've got enough money in the bank right now. And I'm just waiting for these last few planes to kind of depart. We've also got to discover as well what is making us take a little bit longer to have the planes depart. Passenger transfer, that's kind of, it is what it is. Baggage transfer, it might speed up with my new baggage handling. But I also think there is a way to make our vehicles faster. Transporter motors, increase the speed and acceleration of transporters. That's going to be a big one that we need to get as well. Also, I'm sure there's another one as well. Increase aircraft speed, reduce wait time at immigration. Oh, getting people out of the airport was another big one as well. I think we needed to have, we've got 6 staff at immigration there. Immigration here, I'm going to add in and have 6 staff there as well. So, because we've got a little bit of a backlog of people trying to get through passport control as they arrive back into the country and through our airport. So when new people arrive, it should then speed up the process. Right, do we still have a plane here right now? We kind of do. Once this plane is left, I can then skip to the next day and get back to making that dollar bills, baby. So we lost 300 big ones, but I did spend 2,900 on actual upgrades. So this is going to be quite interesting to see what happens. So I think the next day automatically comes in. I've just got a Steam achievement for buying 10 upgrades. That's pretty cool to see. And yeah, this should now be a lot quicker. So this should be a cargo plane if I'm not mistaken, or at least a maintenance plane. It's a maintenance plane. That's great. Another upgrade I've got to do is spend 5 grand to increase the size of the aircraft landing. That will make me even more dollar bills. There we go. There we go. Things are running smoothly. So now we've got new people getting off the plane. It does take a while to zoom in on this game. It's kind of funny. We should start seeing the immigration part of it as they exit be a lot smoother for them. Yeah, they're now using my walkulators, finally, but they don't want to use them on the way down, which is still hilarious. But let me just double check right now that immigration over here, they do split into multiple sections rather than 2 lanes. Yes, and they've just got through with a whole lot of ease. Now, baggage reclaim. I don't know if I need to put like another one of these down. I'm going to leave it as it is. This does the job, but if I can get that retail thing, by the way, at 2,500, we can then check in more people earlier, as well as doing online check-in as well. That's when they can speed up that process too, but I think we're pretty speedy as it is. Right, so one thing I want to get next then is the baggage storage facility. This upgrades our baggage storage space and also allows more passengers check-in early, and it unlocks the requirements for the retail license, which is then going to make me more money in the long run. We'll get faster vehicles, and then we'll look towards buying a few extra stands. And I think I might go down the cargo road for this. That's what I think I might do. I also might need to reposition some of the baggage stuff to kind of be a bit more efficient, maybe. Again, we will see. We shall see. Now, how long have we got left on that final piece of loan? Oh, okay. So once I've got that, then we're officially loan free. I could take another loan out if I really wanted to kind of speed up the processes, but easy boy. You've literally just come out of debt and slowly started turning it around. Let's just calm down for a second, okay? Calm down for a second. I've made 2,800, 2,400 at the minute in profit, which is amazing. I can't believe we've reduced our building upkeep as much as we have. That has been the biggest shock for me right now. Planes are now slowly leaving the airport. And we got a few more cargo planes that are still yet to get done. Oh, we needed more flight check stuff, didn't we? I needed to get maybe another hangar at some point. Maybe I can throw it over on this side to increase the radius of flight checks, making them more narrow. I can actually start now investing quite heavily into the airport, which is quite exciting. I'm going to probably end up repositioning this baggage station as well. Now, if I was to place another baggage station down, I know this is going against what I'm trying to accomplish here. But if I place that one there, okay, and if I then got rid of this one, it then separates the radius, and then these ones are more likely to go to there. These ones are more likely to go to this one. Speeds up the process just that tad bit more. You know what I mean? Click icon to set link gates. How do I set link gates? Boom. This is what I should have done in the first place. Annoyingly, you've got to do it separately, which is kind of funny at the same time. Right, they're linked to them, whereas this is going to be linked to these. And have we skipped to the next day yet? I don't believe we have. Planes are still leaving. Right, there we go. They're now linked separately, so that should be a little bit more efficient for us. You can't do anything with catering. Sorry, that's not catering. That's tugs, isn't it? Yeah, you can't do anything catering, but we should have... Oh, no, we need to do a bigger service radius. Have I not done that yet? That's hilarious. We've got fuel, which you don't do anything with that. Is the radius here big enough? Yes. And I don't know whether I need to do more cargo. It's a bit of a tough one to decide. Right, we're still waiting for that plane to leave. So I think I might have missed the window to skip to the next day. Unless it does jump into it now. It's a weird issue, this. So you kind of have to save the game and then reload the game. There we go. Fast forward, and it's a brand new day. So we've hopefully made the baggage a little bit more efficient. We'll see how that now ticks along. So if we can get our 2,500 big ones, we should have actually now paid off that loan, right? Yes. So do I just bite the bullet and just get like the 10 grand loan to do my kind of upgrades that I want to do? Or should I try and remain debt free? Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one to decide right now. It is a real tough one. So now we've reduced our carbon penalty. We've got a little bit more demand. So, you know, it does go to show we need to think about heavily reducing our carbon penalty at some point in the future. Right. That baggage is all looking good. So is that one right now. We've kind of split them, so they should be a little bit more efficient. Because a lot of the weight was being put on the shoulder of this baggage bay here. So at least we're now super efficient. So we've got a bunch of tugs there. I know we got another tug placed down here as well. I could eventually move that stuff over there as well. There's nothing stopping me. So I'm kind of waiting for the cash where I could just grab a small little... I'm so impatient. This is what put you in debt before, boy. Remember that right now. This is what made you go into debt before. That you're so, you know, not patient is the best way to put it. Right. So profit already on the day. Let me go back right now. So our upgrades. And I wanted to get the baggage storage. So I want to get this just solely because it's going to allow me to get the requirement for the retail license. I'm not 100% sure where we still get the retail license. Is it a policy maybe? No smoking. Retail license. I still don't know where this is. Increase the income. No, I'm not going to mess around with any of that stuff just yet. Oh, there's retail. It's 3 grand. Nice. And that will allow me to construct retail outlets such as cafes and restaurants. Do you know what, boys? Because what I'm going to implement next is going to make me more money, I think it makes sense to get a small loan to pay for it all. Look at all the planes leaving. Are we like super efficient now or something? It feels like it. It actually feels like it. Right, I'm going to grab the 10 grand loan. I don't mind now because I know I'm making profit. I know I'm making profit. So let's pause for a second. We'll grab the retail license, which should then give me the ability to build, yes, a bar, a cafe, a duty-free store, a restaurant. Yes, please. Okay, we're going to grab that stuff. But also, we're going to get faster transporters for 1 grand. Increase aircraft speed, no. Allows a more aircraft to operate in ATC. Ooh. I think I'm going to go for bigger planes. Or crew changes. Requires size 3 aircraft permit. Only size 4 passenger aircraft are available. Right, there we go. I've spent quite a bit of money. So what I've got left, I'm going to use to build our terminal. So let me zoom right in and hopefully get this rocking and rolling. So we'll start then with the bar. The bar is 500. It's the cafe. Now the cafe is the cheaper of them all. So I'm going to implement a cafe here. But I'm also going to implement a cafe over here. So we kind of want to build 2 on either terminal, if that makes sense. Either concourse, whatever you want to call it. Duty-free shopping. Increase must be placed in a green or yellow zone, which is obvious. I'm going to pull it just here. So you walk through it when you leave and you walk through it when you enter. Right. Let's fast forward then. So that's a few things there we've changed. Having bigger planes is going to be a wild one as well. Plus having faster vehicles too. So makes us more efficient, but also sets us up for making more money. So it won't be many monies, but it will be some monies. And now we have a retail section. So far today, with the small implementations, I've made 54 big ones. 60. Wow, okay. Let's see what it does on the next day. Because I'll be very, very intrigued. Right, these planes are leaving, so we might actually be able to skip to the next day before midnight. I feel like we've made some huge improvements. I really do. I really do. Right, you're leaving. And you're now leaving. So I should be able to skip to the next day. Bam, there we go. It took a while. So we'll now see then how much revenue we earn from retail. And as soon as I can afford... Oh, is that a size 4 plane? No, that's a size 3. Oh, I got excited then for a second. I really did get excited for a second. We'll keep working on the terminal stuff as soon as I get the cash for it. What size are you? Size 2. So we'll just wait for a few pennies to arrive. Size 2. Size 3. We're waiting for that size 4 to come in. What is it going to be, like an A380 or something like that? That would be wild. That would be wild, boys. Right. Planes are coming in. Planes are turning around. Are you maintenance or cargo? You're a oh, I like it when the big planes are maintenance because they do give us nice little chunk of change. Watch this plane go in now. Look at that. Look at that, boys. Over 500 big ones instantly, simultaneously, so fast. No waiting around.
Please check that your seatbelt is fastened.
Right, size 3 plane. Beautiful. Beautiful. Was it to give us size 3 or size... Yeah, size 4. We yet to see a size 4 come in. But we are getting quite a few size 3s, which I also like as well. Right, retail then. It's made us only 38 big ones, but I'm going to assume that's because we've had minimal passenger planes landing at the moment. We're now starting to see a few more. And my building upkeep has gone up dramatically. We've gone back to where we originally started. And that's with a minus 25%. Damn. That's with all this extra bar and cafe stuff, isn't it? Right, bigger planes coming in right now. Retail is only 40 big ones, which is a shame. But every penny counts, right? Every penny counts. So we'll do some bars next. I'm going to throw a bar in over there. I'm going to throw a bar in over here. Duty free. We could also probably do with... a clothes store. Hold on, there's other stuff here that I didn't even realise. Maybe we should only get one of each. Thinking about it. So if I put the bar and the cafe there. Right, if I just did those instead, like separate them. Because I didn't realise there was so many other variations I could implement. Right, let me start from the top then. So, immigration, we've got a pharmacy we can implement. So I'm going to put that there. Waiting for one passenger, apparently, to use this. They better hurry up, boys. They better hurry up right now. What is... there we go, it's gone. 126 being 128 right now. Pharmacy. We're going to then get... We've got the bar in. We're going to implement the restaurant. We've got a cafe in. We've got the duty-free store in. Business lounge we've got. Garden. Oh, we have a garden. Smoking lounge. Designated area I could put there. The clothes store. So I've got to get the clothes store in. The restaurant in. And the bookstore. So there's 3 more buildings I've now got to implement. Right. Okay. Okay. So will these planes now leave before 6 a.m. or am I going to have to now skip to the next day? Do you know what? I'm going to save right now real quick and load it up just to speed up the process a little bit more. Right. I got a few more buildings I need to get in. And then we'll leave it like that. So these buildings have definitely upgraded, by the way. They look a little bit different now from those little upgrades that we implemented on the baggage section. And you're still a size 3 plane. It's cargo. Still size 3. We haven't seen any size 4s yet, boys. And as soon as I can... Right, money's being generated already. We're going to build the clothes store. So this is all stuff that's making me spend more money on upkeep, isn't it? Clothes store. I might have to kind of hold out a little bit because I am spending it quite quick. Right, if I forget retail for just a minute, and let's not try and focus on getting one of everything. What else could we potentially go for that would make me money? a hotel license. Increase the rate in which passengers visit cafes and restaurants. Ooh. Reduces carbon. Oh, how much of my carbon right now? 50? Damn. Right, I do need to think about reducing my carbon, though. That is going to play a huge role in me kind of making a few extra dollar bills. Right. Because that's all based on demand. I'm not really maxing out my 15 plane arrivals. It's not really happening. Now, we made 180 on retail, which is great. Planes will now slowly start leaving. And this is where my revenue will start slowly coming back in again. Right, there leaves one plane. Any more gonna leave? There goes another. That's a cargo plane.
Cabin ready for boarding.
We're transferring passengers. There goes another one. There goes another one. Right, now they're slowly starting to go. And now the money's slowly creeping in. Right, off they go slowly. Revenue in the bank. That's what I like to see. Now, do I try and reduce my carbon penalty? Or do we try and... Oh, I would say add more planes in, but I don't think it's going to matter. Public buses. Nah. Biometric and immigration. No need to wait. Right, I might try and go for the reducing the carbon, but then again, I can get the market analysis. I can increase the amount of people visiting the cafes and restaurants. That doesn't cost me any upkeep. So in reality, it should just, in general, make me more money. So that, again, I'm playing the long game here, and I can eventually get a hotel. Right, those are the goals that we're going to be facing right now. Is this plane just landed? Or is it... Oh, no, it's leaving. I'm about to say. What's going on with that one? Right, waiting for a cargo transfer for this plane right now, which I think it's now just doing it.
APU is coming online. Stand by for shutdown.
That's slowly happening. That's done. And that plane's now leaving. So, yeah, we should be able to skip to the next day on this one as well. And I know it's only been a couple of days, but how much is left on my loan? Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. So I've reduced my carbon, which is great. I only reduced it by 10%. Size. Oh, we got a size 4 aircraft. It just says, oh, service a size 4 aircraft. Oh, wait, we had one land and I didn't even realize. Oh, that's annoyed me right now. I want to see how different the size is, isn't it? I really want to see that right now. Landing and takeoff, but they still won't use it. For landing, that is. What was the policy? It was a policy, wasn't it? That allowed them to pick and choose. So provide supply at aprons and gates. Increase the revenue from cargo and passenger, but occupies transporters. Ooh. Electric vehicles use time. Nah. Clean energy. Emissions on buildings terminals reduced by 20%, but on progress are 20% more. Ooh, that's a tough one. Free public Wi-Fi. Increase passenger demand by 10 units, but each terminal tile adds up increase. Oh, that's going to add even more money for us. Sustainable aviation fuel. Premium cargo service increases income, but requires ramp supervisors. See, this is the stuff that you implement when you're balling, when you're making money. I don't want to double the cargo. So, passenger service time guarantee. Increase the demand for passengers, but the aircraft must be ready to take off at the runway. Oh, I can't guarantee that. I honestly cannot guarantee that right now. I can maybe guarantee the maintenance. Maybe. Gate contracts. Commit aircraft to using your gates. You will need to meet their passenger service rating requirements. Depot job sharing. When there is more than one cargo depot or fuel depot close to an apron, they will try to distribute transporters, fuel trucks, rather than using the closest depot. Transit passengers. No smoking, which is weird because I've just put a smoking thing down, haven't I? So I think that's maybe this assignment. I'm going to deassign that right now. That may be the reason why we're not fully getting both sides up and running. Who knows? Who knows? But look at the revenue, the money I've got now to spend. We can actually utilize some of this. Maybe go ahead and look towards implementing the hotel license. How much money do we get from retail? I wouldn't say that much more, but I'm going to grab a hotel license, and that would mean I'm able to build a hotel, right? But is the hotel a standalone building? Or is it a passenger terminal? Ah, it's a passenger terminal building. And it's 2,500. Damn. Okay. Fair enough. Right, my carbon penalty is still minus 50%. What have I got to do right now to make that better? So, passenger terminal building. I'm sure there was some stuff in here we could do. Wasn't it like solar panel related stuff? Or was that an upgrade? No, solar farm. I need to think about building a solar farm, don't I, to offset my carbon to have higher demands. Right, okay. But I want to get the hotel first. I do want to get the hotel first. Right, this plane is waiting for cargo transfer. This plane over here is waiting for luggage transfer, which is now just getting it. It's got it all. It's out of here. This has almost got its cargo transfer. Bam. That plane can then skedaddle out of here. So they're now taxiing. So that's landing only. Let me do both. And see what happens. This one's on both as well. Right. So that will then go. I can then skip to the next day. Very good. Are you a... No. I still haven't seen a size 4 airplane yet. Maybe it's my demands aren't... You need to have like a higher demand to be able to get it. Maybe. Maybe. Are you a maintenance plane? Or a cargo plane? Oh, is that it?
Cabin crew to your
No.
stations.
It just looks like it's bigger than the size 3s that I've been seeing often, but it's not. Weird, right? Weird. Makes me wonder how big a size 4 actually is. Right, we've got enough right now to do the passenger terminal building for a hotel, which requires road. Ah, it gets placed against this. So I'm going to implement it just there. I now have a hotel. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. So do we have like a separate income for that, or is it classed as retail? I'm not too sure. But I can't believe we actually now have a hotel at the airport. Right. We need to think about the solar farm at this point. Because that's going to offset so I get higher demands. And then more planes. Right. Revenue from all areas right now. Haven't really seen anybody actually utilizing the hotel yet. I'm going to zoom right in. But it might be like a next day thing that we see him change. Do I need more check-in areas? Or do we seem to be okay at the moment? I could do online check-in, so they reduce the time they've got to wait there. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't reduce by 10%, did I? No. So... I don't really have the money to do it yet. Okay, I've got the money now. So let me go for that. Why can't I do it? Oh, okay, I don't have the money. I thought I had the money then for a second. What's going on? What is actually going on right now?
Passengers have disembarked. All passengers have disembarked.
Right, still all size 3 aircraft.
Stand by for shutdown. All passengers have disembarked.
Waiting for luggage and to complete the rest of the passenger transfer. We've now got catering thrown on it. So because we've increased, I didn't realize I didn't increase the radius of the catering. So I'm glad we've got that now done. That helps us out quite dramatically. We've got the passenger transfer still left to get done. Is there an issue somewhere? Or is it just, it was, you know, we're waiting for their time. Maybe they're still waiting for their time to get over here. But that plane is now out of here, boys. I've got enough to sort out the carbon thing, but I don't know whether I should just instead build a solar farm, which I still don't have enough money for. Oh my goodness me. Right, get out of here, plane. Get out of here right now. Right, next day. Right, planes are landing. I still don't understand why they just won't use this runway. I might now actually take a look at redoing this, because I don't know whether this is the issue, because I'm sure we spotted like a problem somewhere. This is my tug depot thing. I might actually reposition this to have a better setup. Right, how much for a new tug depot? 500 big ones. So I can just put it there. And then it's 100 for each one. And then get rid of that one. Alright, so I should be able to then have a better setup then, like I said, for the taxiway. Actually, I'm going to bring it from this side instead. Oh, if I could have it go one more, that would be better. Oh, I'm going to reposition that. Right, so that is baggage, which baggage is here, the baggage handling, which I can't really get that anywhere else. If I made it over by one more, I could have squeezed all this stuff in the center. That would have been perfect. Right, awkwardly, I'm going to have to delete you to move it over by one, which does go back to where it was. Very good. The road would then go here, so I can then get rid of you, you, and you. For the taxi to go like that. It's not as clean, but there's no awkwardness then. You know what I mean? There's no awkwardness exiting. It is a lot of a longer way. And I don't think, if I'm mistaken, I don't think you can make it drive over, like cut over. Yeah, you can't make it go over the runway. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I've done that then. I don't know how or if that's going to do anything. I could also start building something over here. Maybe we could kind of build the cargo over here. Or is that pushing it too... No, I mean, I'm meant to be kind of building up to sell the whole airport. But a solar farm That is 113 big ones a day. I'm assuming it needs to be connected. I can't pull it against there. I could put it completely out the way. I could put one here. And I'm minus 20. Drop you in. I'm now minus 10. Now, it does go up high through the day. Let's not get it wrong right now. Is there one to see, like, carbon? Oh, we can do advertising. Is there a statistic to see, like, carbon produce, like, what we're producing? Oh, my value's going up and up and up. This is great. I don't know if there is or not, but that's kind of giving me now from a minus 50 to a minus 30. And nobody really wants to use this runway. Now, what if I said that this was landing only? No, not landing only, takeoff only. They're then forced to use this one. Which then means it's a longer time for them to get to their destination. But they can exit a lot quicker here. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So my carbon's now to minus 40. It hasn't got to minus 50 to where it was before. But I'm not too sure what we should be doing about this. I'm going to put this to landing and take off. So at least then we can have a multitude of planes just keep coming and going. But it's definitely better, isn't it? Now, do we still have that loan? We still have that loan, and I'm still managing to make money. I have a hotel now. I've got better baggage. I've got new systems, new setups, and we're generating revenue. Not bad. Not bad. So if I was to sell the whole airport now, I'll get 50 grand. Or if I made it a subsidiary, I wouldn't get any income a day. Why is that? Normally we do. Normally we do. I'm not too sure about that. But what do you guys reckon? What do you think about me turning this side of the airport over here solely into cargo? That way we can maybe then utilize just this runway alone for cargo. Well, cargo planes would land on that one then, because they'll then go this way in. I can then remove these and then extend and build a third extra section for passengers. That could be the way to go forward. It honestly could be the way to go forward. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But we've made enough right now where we could sell it for nearly 50 grand. So that is huge. But we could push it up to 100 grand quite easily if I then go down the route of setting ourselves up for cargo on one side, passenger on the other side. Yeah, this could be pretty good. Guys, we're going to end it here right now. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please smash that like button there below. And until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.